Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this gorgeous, dramatic-ish smoky eye using the Colourpop Flutter by palette. I love this beautiful packaging. Like, I think it's one of my favorite packaging from Colourpop that they've done in a while. And it also kind of reflects on the inside as well. And look at this beautiful color palette. It's so gorgeous and I love it. So if you want to learn how to get this look, please keep on watching. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids using my Urban Decay Primer Potion today. I'm going to set the primer. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder in number 2 and also Fenty Beauty in Banana. Taking Morphe E20 to just lightly dust everything. And I'm just going to set my brows as well. Mind my stuffed voice, right? Is that how you'd say it? Because I'm kind of getting over it, sickness over here. I've been sick for I think a week now and it's been miserable. I'm getting a little bit better, but then I'm still very congested and have a nasty cough, so I'm so sorry. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the Colourpop Flutter by eyeshadow palette. It's really pretty packaging. Look at the butterflies. I'm obsessed. This is so pretty and it has glitters too. It's kind of 3D printed, which is really nice, and you see some of the flowers shine. I don't know if my camera will catch that, right there at the very corner. But this collection is beautiful. I don't think I got everything. I forget how many things came with this collection, but I got the eyeshadow palette and the lip bundle. So gorgeous. And oh, inside too, it's oh my gosh, that's really pretty. But the glitters kind of come off, so that is a little bit it could get on the eyeshadow. Such beautiful colors. I can't wait to dig in, and we will. It kind of matches my mirror. I didn't even plan to do this, but look how cute. I got this. I went to IMATS this year, and I didn't do a haul because usually every year I've gone to IMATS, I've done a haul of the things I've purchased. That's it's in January every single year, every single beginning of the year. And this year not a lot of brands went. I usually go to Lady Moss to stock up on my lashes. I buy it every beginning of the year, every time I go to IMATS, so that I don't have to repurchase them throughout the year. But they weren't there this year. Benefit wasn't there, Morphe wasn't there, House of Lashes stopped going, and I liked buying my iconics there. But a lot of beauty brands weren't there this year, so it was kind of disappointing. I did get some things obviously, but it wasn't I didn't know if it I should do a haul. Usually I purchase a decent amount of makeup while I'm there because I just stock up, and I get new launches that come out. But Dose of Colors even stopped going, and they were just they were there for the Namies booth, and that's about it. But it's kind of disappointing this year, so I kind of skipped out on doing a haul because while I did get some stuff, I didn't think I didn't think to make a haul because I was just disappointed that a lot of the brands I usually visit at IMATS wasn't there. But anyways, I need to purchase some stuff from Kimchi Chic Beauty. I got this cool mirror, and it has LED lights. Look. And then it gets brighter. I don't know if you can tell, and then it gets darker, and then it shuts off, which is pretty cool. And I got the Kimchi Chic Beauty palette, which I've been wanting to try because I know a lot of people have been talking about that collab. So yeah, that's my little, if you're wondering, I'm sure you guys were not wondering about where my IMATS haul was this year. I just wasn't impressed by how little brands were there this year, but I do have one new item besides my Colourpop palette and this that I'm using today from the Hourglass Vanish. I'm using the Hourglass Vanish concealer, so I'll talk about that when we get to that. I'm going to be taking my JH30, and I'm going to be taking the shade Wild Wing, which is a very pretty light lavendery color. I'm going to use that as my transitional shade. I'm going to start in the center. This was a lot more pigmented than I thought. Just going like back and forth. And I'm gonna take the Morphe R40. I'm just gonna take Wild Thing once more and focus that in the inner corners. I'm gonna start in the middle and then it like tapers in, so it'll get into the inner corners nicely. Also going to blend outwards at the outer corners. Applying that to the outer corners as well and buffing it inwards. I'm going to take the Morphe M573, take the shade Cha-Cha Changes, which is this like mauvey brown shade, and I'm going to deepen that up. Apply that to the outer corners. And I like to kind of poke at my crease. Whatever I have left on the brush, I'm going to take that into the inner corners. And then again, I'm going to take Wild Thing and just slightly diffuse any harsh lines. Take the Morphe R39, the deepest purple shade right here. It's called Angel BB, and I'm going to deepen this up even more. First, I'm just going to pack it on and then blend that inwards because I want to smoke this out. I feel like I haven't done a smoky eye in a long time, so I'm going to go all out. I like haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately to work at all. Like I've just been, not gonna lie, pretty lazy. So I'm excited to kind of play with this palette. It's a really gorgeous palette and I want to wear a lot of makeup today. So just blending it inwards. I'm kind of also going at an angle as well, going like this, diagonal, right? Is that diagonal? Just to blend it. So I kind of blended Angel BB to the depth that I'd like it in the outer corners. I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is the M432, and I'm going to take the shade Float On, which is kind of like a cool toned brown shade with a little bit of sparkle. I mean, the sparkles in the shadow usually don't come through that much. I'm going to take that and kind of smudge that, the outer corners, just to make it look like I have a deeper lash line on the very corner. Morphe R40. I'm going to take this shade right here called Mariposa, which is a really pretty lavendery color with a lot of purpley gold lavender shimmer to it. Maybe it'll show up just a little bit, the shimmers. And I'm just going to take that to kind of blend everything in. Make it look a little bit seamless. I mean, as seamless as it could be. Lid shade, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Gotta Fly right here. It's like a cranberry, not a cranberry. I don't even know. You can tell this is like the true color right here. It's not burgundy, but it's also not cranberry. Like I don't know, but I'm going to use that as my lid shade. Taking the JH41 in the Colourpop Pretty Fresh setting spray. Going to blend that out. So I am moving on to my complexion now. I look like I have a legit black eye because of the smoky eye I did. That's totally fine. I'm going to apply some glow. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in number 2. I also haven't been wearing like much makeup because of the fact that I got sick. Also the fact that I'm lazy, like combination of the both. But like my nose keeps leaking and then like makeup just rubs off there, and then like my face has been super dry as well. And I just don't have the time or the patience these days. I don't know why, but I'm excited to film. So I'm going to use my Tarte buffer brush. And then look at that glow that it gives me. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I never remember the name and I use it all the time. The foundations I'm going to be using is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm going to mix Punjab and Vienna together. And there's going to be like a lot of cuts because like cuts in the video, so please don't mind that because I'm just like coughing my lungs out. Nasty cough just won't go away. If you have like any remedies to like get a cough to go away faster, please let me know. Like I'm taking medicine, I'm drinking tea. Right now I'm like drinking coffee to kind of give me some energy, but I feel like nothing has been working, which is so annoying. Take some Punjab and some Vienna. I'm going to use my Morphe MB9. My Smashbox blurring foundation brush. Pick up a little bit on the back of my hand and blend. I like to mush it in, if that makes sense, and buff it out. I'll blend some on the down to my neck. I'm going to go ahead and conceal using my NARS Radiant Creamy in Ginger. Also going to carve out, like just clean up my shadow a little bit. It looks a little crazy. And then, as you all know by now, I like to let this concealer get a little bit tacky so it's more full coverage. So I'll be right back. Now I'm going to use my brightening concealer, which is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in Oat. This is the shade Oat, and I've used this once other time and I really like it so far. It's like obviously a liquid concealer, but kind of if I would compare it to the NARS Radiant Creamy, this one's more like moussey texture. Like it's a little bit thicker, but this one's more liquidy. Like some just dropped on my table, and it like NARS Radiant Creamy wouldn't do that. Like just a comparison so you get an idea of it. And I love the applicator because it's like flat, but also has like it's like also plushy too. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe if I do this, no. But it's plushy, and it like the brush applicator is really soft. So I'm just going to apply it. It's also very lightweight. Even though the applicator is small, it's kind of oval-ish, or diamond, I guess. It is really nice, and it, like I said, gets like the right amount of concealer onto the applicator, so you don't have to like dip back in again. I haven't let this set or anything, and I don't like to let my highlighting concealer set, just my NARS Radiant Creamy. It blends out really nicely, like I don't know if you can tell. Oh, it just gives me like such a brightening effect, which I really like. It just looks so good. Like I have no complaints. Before I go ahead and bake under the eyes, I'm going to take my Morphe 328 and just blend in the inner corners. Everything with a light layer. And then I'm going to fully bake. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kind of set my face. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Powder in number 2. I'm going to take the Morphe E3 first to lightly do a set. Now I'm going to take my JH07 to dust off the bakage under my eyes. Alright, now we are going to bronze up the face. Give me a little bit of dimension. I'm using my Marc Jacobs Omega Coconut Perfect Tan in Tantalize. This is the more red tone that I broke because for some reason it like was domey. I don't know why. Usually it's not like that. Bronze up my face using the JH02. This is more on the red tone, so I want to be careful and not over apply. I'm using my NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. Jeez, I'm such a klutz. I drop everything, like everything. Take my angle, it's just dropped brush, my Morphe E4. Dab a little bit in each of the shades and contour. And then I'm going to bake the contour. I don't know if I want to use like a colored liner. I'm going to use my Dose of Colors Unbox and my Dior Show Mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I also put some lashes on. These are my KoKo Lashes Goddess. I sit them up straighter so that it kind of like opens up the eyes even more and kind of shows through. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder. I mentioned that I used a little bit of the Marc Jacobs, what is this? Highliner in Brown Out to Tightline. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush. I'm going to take my NARS Dolce Vita blush because I feel like that's all I need. I'll take more if I need to. I'm going to use my beauty blender. Why does it look so much easier for everyone to use a sponge to apply their look at blush? I'm going to take my NARS, Luxe 504. I just worked the blush into the brush onto my face and then I pat out. I'm going to take the shade Cha-Cha Changes with my T66. I'm going to blend out or smoke out my lower lash line. Taking my shader brush from Dose of Colors. I'm going to mix Wild Wing right here and Made to Last, the first two transitional shades we used. I feel like I might have blended just a little bit too low, and I'm going to take whatever powder I have left on my beauty blender. Be a light blur powder. I'm going to take this one right here using my same face brush. I'm just going to set I'm going to take the, I think this is the Shayla Loose Highlighter in Boomin, 09. I'm taking a smaller shader brush. I am taking the 229 from Luxe. Highlight my cupid's bow. My nose. I take this pencil brush. This is the GH39, and I'm gonna take Sunflare right here, and then just took the shirt out. Literally a mess. So Sunflare right here, and then Getaway as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to set my brows. I'm going to use my Hourglass Arch Brow in Soft Brunette. Applied some lashes, lower lash mascara to my lower lash line. This is my Maybelline Lash Discovery. I didn't do this on camera, but I set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. And let's move on to the lips. So they came out with a lip bundle, and I just got it because it was cheaper that way. It's the Come Fly With Me Luxe Lipstick Sets. Let me double check. They're the Velvet Blur, and I haven't tried the Velvet Blurs actually, so I'm excited to try them. 3 of them came smushed, so don't mind that. Oh my god, and one just fell out of the tube. So I have Boom to Bloom, which is a nude, and I think I'm going to be using this one. It is Come On Clover. I believe this is also another of the smush tops. Right here, which is a really pretty berry color. Really pretty. And I have Oasis, pretty pink. I have Slow Down. This is the only one that's well, this one's kind of chipped, which is a pretty like red, no, like a brownie brick, kind of like a brick color, brick brown, and then Virgo Moon, which is a really nice nude pink. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Bloom to Bloom just because my look is so smoky. Go ahead and line my lips with the MAC Oak lip liner. Go ahead and apply Bloom to Bloom. I'm going to apply a little bit of my Bare lip liner from LA Girl. Guys, this is the end of my tutorial for the Flutter by palette by Colourpop. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of much more smokier, a little bit more dramatic, purpley lavender smoky eye, and this beautiful nude lip. This is actually my first time trying their Velvet Blur lipsticks, and they're very soft and creamy actually. And I don't really feel it. It feels more like chapstick. They're super moisturizing. But they have like a satin finish. Like it's not too matte, but it's also like not too glossy, which I'm okay with. Still trying to get myself into gloss. Like I've been trying for years now, but I really like it. And it's really pretty. It really complements the look really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.